Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum.
Greetings, galactic earth angelics of Mothership 33 of our heavenly fleet of light. Happy new moon and ring of fire solar eclipse in Libra, the scales. After yesterday's massive X-class solar flare, our local Solaris has been very active today through this eclipse and new moon portal, sending a brigade of higher light forces through multiple sunspots, releasing 10 C-class solar flares and another 6 M-class flares, with the most powerful maxing at M3.65 at 5:38 UTC. Our Mother Gaia's heartbeat has been having consistent higher pulses of resonance all day today, appearing on the Schumann charts at amplitudes of 12 Hz, 36 Hz, 40 Hz, 41 Hz, 42 Hz, and a big blast of white light at 55 Hz. 5th through 7th dimensional energetics fully anchored in. Synchronizing with today's powerful events, we have a very special day on the Mayan Zolkeen calendar with galactic signature Keen 87 Blue Solar Hand, which just happens to be one of the 13 clear signs of prophecy engraved on the tomb lid of Mayan King Pakal Votan, left as a code for uncovering the harmonic matrix of the new time. As the moon merges with the sun, the yin unites in oneness with the yang. The water entwines with the fire, Shiva dances with Shakti, and the eagle fly with the condor, holding the divine union codes of the masculine and the feminine, living in unity and harmony of the cosmic music of the spheres. With an open heart and an open mind, we navigate through the unknown quantum field of eternity, and together we take our courageous leap of faith into our new heaven upon the new earth, leaving the past behind as we forge our way through all obstacles and barriers in our great awakening and compression breakthrough into the light. We now remember our true nature as perfectly awakened Buddhas, to call in our highest timeline of the pure land of infinite life, in this now, to free all sentient beings from the cycles and time loops of suffering, and fulfill our divine missions of total and complete planetary liberation. Aho! Welcome, beloved beings of light. I am Paul, White Gold Eagle, Keen 47, Blue Galactic Hand of our Universal Alliance of Light with PrimeDisclosure.com. We have many powerful transmissions again for you today from our Sacred New Earth scribes, so be sure to listen to the very end where we release a very powerful sacred prayer for the new moon and ring of fire solar eclipse in Libra. And please do us a favor and share this video with your teams and tribes all over this realm. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below. And now we continue with Divine Sister of the Light, Sophie Gregoire. Dear friends and community, we are now exiting the eclipse portal. For many, this moment in time feels heavy, dense, and triggering. Many are extremely tired and showing physical symptoms. All need rest. Rest to recalibrate, rest to avoid running after what's next, rest to allow the gentle and organic recalibration of things. For many, this year has been turbulent so far, breaking some hopes and connections, not giving what it was supposed to, taking pieces of our lives away. 144 flowing in. We are being encouraged to feel gratitude for all we have accomplished so far. All that has shifted, all the path taken in recent years. Right now, this month may start as strange for many as the focus is more on the parts of our lives that have been disintegrated, and then the new and possible upcoming rebirths. A cycle is closed, it is true, yet it is like walking on eggshells still, constantly not knowing for real which are the new doors. Right now, observe. what's going in and out of your path tangibly, but also through your intuition, what's gaining importance, what's losing some. Take your time as the observer. You will find your way to the golden steps you're dreaming of. Trust that even if the vibration may be unsettling or heavy now, the fog will clear, and you will clearly walk into your next steps. Take beautiful care of yourself as the planets do their dance. Much love to all, from SophieGregoire.com. And today from Divine Butler of the Light, Jason Estes. Update. Welcome to October. This is going to be a massive change month, and one you have trained for your whole life. So remember, as weird as it gets, as hard as it gets, you're stronger than it. You can be the calm in the storm. You can be the lighthouse for the lost. You can make it through this. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Celia Fenn. 2nd of October, new moon in Libra, annular solar eclipse, and the way of the rose. Today is the powerful new moon in Libra and annular solar eclipse, a ring of fire that carries energies for change and a powerful new beginning. It closes out 2024 eclipse season and all the powerful light shifts that have brought us to the moment. You can feel the intensity. After the quiet moment of the equinox, we are once again moving forward at an accelerated rate. Decisions must be made and new choices activated. What will you choose? Where will your soul lead you? My choice is to follow the way of the rose with deep love and compassion in my heart. There may be chaos and aggression out there on the lower levels, but I will follow the way of the rose. Galactic consciousness helps me to remember who I am and why I am here. On this powerful eclipse day, I wish that all humanity may remember who they are and why they came to Earth. Then there will be peace and joy. I just noticed that yesterday there was an X-class solar flare that was the second most powerful of this cycle at X7.1. Yes, we are humming along at high frequency. From CeliaFenn.com. And today from Divine Butler of the Light, Richard Rudd, Gene Keys, Unlocking the Higher Purpose Hidden in Your DNA. Gene Key 48, The Wonder of Uncertainty. October 2nd through the 7th, 2024. Inadequacy, resourcefulness, wisdom. Wisdom lies between the words, behind the concepts. It's older than the mind. It may be reached through the mind, like sunlight through a prism, but it doesn't attach itself anywhere. It emerges spontaneously right from the heart of creation. Wisdom is alive. Richard Rudd, 64 Ways. And from the Yi Ching, the classic book of change, hexagram 48. The well. Breath of life beneath the water. Clarity is found at the bottom of the well. Wisdom is devotion to clarity. Resourcefulness is commitment with intuition. Inadequacy is half-heartedness with unease. Communicating intention. Although a town site may be altered, the well remains the same. Its water level neither disappears nor receives any great increase, and the people can draw from it freely. The superior man comforts the people and stimulates their mutual cooperation. From GeneKeys.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Maureen Moss. X7.15 flare today, eclipse new moon today, biblical flooding ongoing, historic election underway in the U.S., multiple wars, intensity level is on high, ascension support rising. As we move into and through these fields of energy, numerous ones at that, simultaneously waves of supernal divine light consciousness and continually flowing adamantine particles of high-frequency potential abound. Through it all, nonetheless, we find ourselves in a powerful moving force field of light and of love. The key, Mother Mary has said, is our commitment every hour to uphold love, to allow the heart and mind of God to overlay any other, and Christed consciousness to prevail as yours. Speak these words during the day often. I am, and that is enough. Pure light, envelop me now. Love and blessings to all from MaureenMoss.com. And from Divine Brother of the Light, Alexander Quinn. Today we experience the annular solar eclipse. While its visual effects may be limited to a few regions, its energetic influence will ripple across the globe. In our fast-paced modern lives, filled with distractions, we often lose the ability to truly sense the energies that reach our planet. Yet, if you can slow down, take a moment to breathe deeply, and clear your mind of illusions driven by ego, you might attune to the extraordinary, almost otherworldly energy this eclipse is generating. This is a time to anticipate endings, some abrupt, perhaps reflected in the news or within your personal circles. Imagine the symbolism of the world and death cards in the tarot, working in harmony but with energies beyond earthly vibrations. As an aside, the sun just unleashed another CME hours ago, turbocharging and exacerbating anything the mirroring is bringing you in this reality. And so for many reasons, the next 48 hours, but particularly today, could feel quite extraordinary for many. I, for one, awoke this morning to the energies and did not feel I was on earth as I knew it. And from Divine Star of the Light, Divine Feminine, 7777, the cocoon phase is over, transforming into beautiful butterflies. As the new moon brings fresh beginnings, it symbolizes a time for setting intentions and starting anew. The solar eclipse, with its powerful energy, gives us the final push we need to complete our transformation. This celestial event is a reminder that even in moments of darkness, there is potential for profound change and growth. Just when the caterpillar thought the world was over, it became a butterfly. The new moon is often associated with new beginnings and a chance to reset our intentions. It's a time to reflect on our goals and dreams and to plant the seeds for future growth. The solar eclipse, on the other hand, amplifies this energy, providing the necessary momentum to break free from our old patterns and emerge transformed. Let's embrace this energy, shed our old selves, and emerge as the beautiful butterflies we are meant to be. And today, from Divine Star of the Light, Sharie, from Numbers by Sharie Numerology. 10/2/24. This is the month when self can come into alignment with self. We have entered sacred territory where the highest expression of ourselves is offered to us, and the burden is on us to accept. In 2024, we've been tested on integrity, authenticity, personal power, and its responsibilities, accountability, and motives. Very important qualities. Divine Love wants to know how you think you did. Your answer will lie in how you feel about yourself today, how you treat others, and how you greet the day in general. October is when the wielding of personal power reveals the person behind it. Your inner light speaks for you. Make sure its message is crystal clear. And today, from Divine Star of the Light, Kirsty Elizabeth. 10/2/24. The new moon eclipse in Libra aligns with the long-term transitioning work of recent weeks, including that of a clearance of toxic and negative energetic states, which provides for electrically charged magnetics to work magical wonders in moving us forward and in bringing sensational awareness to new inner states of the self, following on from which should be a motivating period of reaching for new ideals. With this being the last eclipse of 2024, expect a period of transition to emerge within the days, weeks, and months that follow, which could potentially reach profound levels of manifested reality. The message from my guide is, the spiritual community should hold their vision of the intention of harmonious living, despite the growing presence of a twisted reality states forming within the third-dimensional reality space. This is a time for frequency holding to prioritize that of which physically demands attention, and for heartfelt living to take center stage. Here we have the chance to manifest our dreams and to unite in our advance into an adventure of alternative realities. Meanwhile, expect the rattlings of the old world dying to make the biggest noise. And today from divine Sister of the Light Master Lady Kara Ra, ring of fire eclipse what to know. Look up and flourish. Ave Sa and smile. Light your fire today and always. 2025 is the whirlwind and the rising island of creation, floating over the sea of neutrality is the foundation. Today we enter into the Ve, the upward breath that gazes at the divine in the ring of fire as creation itself is calling out. Today, light your fire. Have a fire ring, light it tonight. Grab a can if needed. Light a candle. This is the moment to invite the fire to speak. Today, to invite yourself to honor the fire as you are called and to fill your vision with the field of the rising island of creation as the support of your dreams manifested. Let the fire speak as you plant the seeds of what is, to be while enjoying the well-deserved harvest of that which was. Tomorrow we arrive at the Sa moment, the exhale into the eternal nature of your divine mastery presence, unveiling in the recognition that your post-equinox life of equanimity has arrived. Who is here? October, November, and December are the expansion of the Ave Sa. This opening ignition is the preparation for the whirlwind of 2025. The energy of this moment is powerful, miraculous, and carries so much. Mastery opportunity, it is awe-inspiring. May you know that happy endings are yours to claim now, and we can heal it all. With all my heart and support for your unique journey of the yoga of self-ascension. Master Lady Kara Ra from ShrieandKara.com. From Divine Sister of the Light Devyani Singh, Isis Channelings. Solar Eclipse, October 2nd, Part 2, The Gift. There is a lot that has been said about all the endings that this Libra South Node solar eclipse of October 2nd is bringing in. But another unique attribute of the last eclipse along a particular axis is also the gifts that it showers as long as one has incorporated its lessons over these past many months since July 2023. Venus, ruler of Libra, in the transformational Scorpio at sacral chakra of her synodic cycle, is the viewfinder of the gifts connected to this aspect, with the added assistance of the Lilith lens. On a 3D level, this Libra-Aries axis is all about coming into right balance with self and others via healing the inner child, abandonment wounds, mother wounds, and bringing in greater emotional independence and sovereignty, healing past life and generational traumas, particularly associated with reclaiming feminine sexual sovereignty and healing shadow aspects of Libra by reclaiming assertiveness and boundaries in interpersonal relationships. Eclipses are doorways into an interdimensional space that allow us to access timelines not otherwise available to us, and hence timelines can be eclipsed out of our lives, or new timelines can be introduced into our life. The gifts at this time from a higher spiritual perspective are related to womb wisdom of the feminine shaman via reclamation of her dark shadow aspects of sexual awakening, liberation, and sovereignty. This is the opportunity to release the intergenerational trauma and karmic baggage of sexual repression to fully own and integrate with pleasure, desire, and sensual expression. And it is super scary because of the soul remembrance of the trauma imprints still carried in the womb, sacral, and throat over lifetimes, where these very expressions were vilified and forcefully relegated to the shadows via persecution, leaving the feminine with either the choice of submission or defiance, both of which block the sacral and throat chakras. Our gifts are often born from our greatest fears, and at this time the gift of sexual liberation and sovereignty is being offered to us. the gift of womb power that connects us to the cosmic womb and Gaia's womb. It is via womb power, irrespective of gender, we are connected to the sentient life force energy that flows and connects the entire web of co-creation. It is this innate power that brings us the gift of intuition and oracular prophecy, calls in synchronicities, channels our life force into action, aligned with the higher blueprint of co-creation and manifestation, aligned with the principles of Ma'at, higher aspect of Libra, the path of the feminine shaman, irrespective of gender. Will we reclaim our gifts of sexual liberation, fully accept and reclaim our Kundalini life force in all its unpredictability, vulnerability, and rawness? Make space for the integration of the seductress and the siren to allow for greater embodiment of our wholeness, integrated as a powerful means of healing, transformation, empowerment, and transcendence, both for the feminine and masculine, and allow ourselves to be initiated into the ways of the feminine shaman, gatekeeper of wisdom and mysteries of death and rebirth, creation and destruction, embodiment and enlightenment. It's no coincidence that this eclipse on October 2nd is followed by the 9 days of the goddess Durga, Navratri, October 3rd through 12th in India, 9 days dedicated to purification and recalibration of the Kundalini Shakti goddess energies, making us clear channels and bridges between heaven and earth. And light and grace and joy be the change you want to see. Sake Na from IsisChannelings.wordpress.com. 144, continuing to quantum flash in. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Lauren Gorgo, today's new moon solar eclipse, which initiates the transfer of power to the hands of those who have done the feminine inner work to reclaim the authority over their life's creation. This last Libra eclipse in the series is the linchpin that will set us free from the lower lunar false feminine forces for good, which means we now have the means, plasmic mother energies, to flip right side up out of the inverted matrix to begin the creation of our new lives as love. At the manifest level, these are trajectory shifting energies that complete the Libra karmic South Node journey we began in July 2023, which means major changes in relationship dynamics, beginning with the relationship to self. As we finish up the Piscean age, persecution themes from the lunar eclipse, the feminine is finally free to step into her power, to move beyond that which has been holding each of us back at the soul level. Christess rising, the peaceful transfer of power. Before us is a new dawn. The Libra new moon plus annular Ring of Fire solar eclipse on October 2nd, which happens to coincide with Rosh Hashanah, the Jewish New Year and Day of Judgment, officially opens the floodgates for the physical heaven on earth experience as those at the fore of new humanity begin their cosmic journey at the manifest level. This portends major changes for the planet and her people, as those leading this new earth parade are granted amnesty, complete release from the lower earth dynamics and structures that created a life and world of division. Moving forward, anyone who meets the requirements for the unified experience of life on earth can also be pardoned, as the path is now paved for all who choose the way, truth, life, as love. After decades of inner work to bring the divine feminine Christ back into balance with the masculine, it is time to ground this equal partnership into life at large. As we make our way into this new dynamic month of fast-moving change, where the cosmic current is gently but firmly pushing us along, you may notice that what used to hold you back is loosening its grip, freeing you to step more boldly into your new life direction, without the constant companion of emotional drag holding you back or weighing you down. This is the key takeaway this month as we enter into our new earth contracts at the physical level, which nullifies our old earth human life contracts releasing us from the prison of past suffering. This means that many are beginning their new life journey as free agents now that the energies of 2025 are opening for us to begin assessing our new, next, first real-life steps as cosmic creators. What this foretells for those deepening into the cosmic state is a new way of creating that honors new and higher laws that are no longer subject to the lower earth laws and limitations. This also means that what we are walking out of is not even in the same universe as what we are entering into, for the new creation system is in a completely different dimension of reality than the old earth system of separation. And so the rest of this universal 8-year will be about strengthening our connection to this new system, opening ourselves up to birth brand new potentials via the universal 9-year of 2025, and waiving our rights to participate in the lower reality system. For those who made the migration to the New Earth server and completed the merger of divine union via the equinox, you now have the activated capacity to create above and beyond the discordant realms, which puts you on the fast track of superconductivity, enabling you to bypass the resistance created by the lower polarized forces. This ensures that your personal creations are aligned with the cosmic current, allowing you to flow with the natural rhythm of life unobstructed. If you've done the inner work, you now have the full support of creation to back you, which means you no longer need to force your way through life, but can be carried in a way that brings levity to your creations, should you allow yourself to welcome your true, carefree, childlike state. This state no longer needs to be a distant memory of a former time, for time is no longer part of the equation, which means we now have access to this lightness of being in every moment now. Should you permit yourself this birthright, you may find that you now have the power to sustain it, joy, in ways previously impossible. This is the promise to the faithful, to those who have restored the unsullied state, for we now hold the governing authority over our lives and ultimately this planet. And she too returns to her rest-pleasant, uncorrupted nature. This Libra season is the fated moment of divine justice on earth, when the scales tip in our favor of the feminine to replenish her long-lost life force, that we can regain full command over our emotions, intuition, and Gnostic wisdom to govern our lives as love. From New Earth Institute.love. And today from Divine Brother of the Light, Diego E. Berman, Ph.D. Massive X-Class Solar Flare Pre-Eclipse, October 1st through 2nd, 2024, Deep Transformations. Dear friends, the second strongest solar flare of the current solar cycle 25 was observed last night around Earth facing region AR 3842. The X7.1 flare took place less than 24 hours before the Ring of Fire eclipse. It's not unusual for our star to become more active on the hours prior to an eclipse. Solar flares of this high caliber send out energetic ripples across our solar system, affecting all elements on their path. As we humans continue journeying through the cosmos, these solar events continue triggering energetic shifts within our energy fields that facilitate our evolutionary process. You may see this X-flare as an alchemical catalyzer, igniting our fields so they can absorb the maximum amount of light codes during the eclipse event. As we have been discussing in the latest posts, the eclipse corridor is closing today, and this type of powerful time window of energetic transformation will not happen again until March 2025. 2024 has been quite an intense year of energetic events and individual and collective changes. The old 3D structures are dissolving, and low frequencies stored within our planet and our earthly collective civilizations are coming up to surface for clearing. And as we are witnessing, this clearing process can be quite explosive. It's critical that each of us stays centered in our hearts and resonating with the high densities of 4D and 5D light codes that the universe is sending our way. Those of you who are energy sensitive may have felt an energetic intensity in the air since last night. The solar subatomic particles of the X-flare are beaming down and riding on the pre-eclipse waves. We should expect the intensity of today's eclipse to last longer than usual, as this massive X-flare is acting as a wave amplifier. Please stay well hydrated and rest as much as needed. You may also feel the need to be by yourself and away from crowds for a few days. As the annular solar eclipse fades into memory, its transformative essence will linger, imbuing our lives with renewed promise. The eclipse's radiant energy continues to stir our hearts, awakening inner strength and illuminating the path to harmony and balance. Embrace the shifts that have unfolded, for they herald a brighter tomorrow. With each passing day, may the eclipse's gifts of clarity, compassion, and self-awareness guide you, illuminating your unique journey and infusing your spirit with unshakable optimism. As the cosmos continues to unfold its mysteries, may you walk in the light of your highest potential, radiant with purpose and filled with joy. Much love, we are one, from DiegoBerman.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light Natalia Alba. Beloved ones, we are witnessing the end of old times. As my guides call this passage we are traversing as we move through the solar eclipse in Libra and these last 3 months of the year. Everything within creation gradually leads us to renewal and a new phase of liberation and reconnection, helping us unplug from the 3D plane and align with the soul dimensions, where many of you already dwell, holding a harmonic frequency. Many of you are now clearing old timelines, a process that is especially challenging as we need to cancel previous thoughts and feelings by refocusing on the new timeline we wish to navigate. October is a month that energetically represents completion and the transcendence of all we have previously experienced, keeping only the wisdom of the path we have walked. The solar eclipse in Libra helps us achieve completion and transformation through the process of removing inorganic influences, programs, and false light from our being and present timelines. For it is with Libra that we transform all that is impure in ourselves and relationships, bringing divine order into our being and lives. The solar eclipse in Libra brings stabilization to the end of a cycle. We are moving towards a new era of liberation and resurrection of our original Adamic template. Libra's essence is fundamental while we cross the threshold into the new, for it seeds the balance required for us to prepare our bodies for the next year's energies. A year of density emancipation, as my guides name this new phase we are stepping into. At a physical level, the solar eclipse in Libra is a great source of crystalline plasma that helps us purify our bodies of all lower influences and inorganic patterns. Libra rules our kidneys, ovaries, and adrenals. Many of you are experiencing physical symptoms in these areas. These are organs that are responsible for purification, creation, and regulation in our bodies. If you feel any physical sensations during this profound time of recalibration, your body is informing you of the need to let go, create, or bring more balance to yourself and life. The seventh ray of creation, the violet one, is associated with Libra, for this sign is all about the transmutation and purification of the old. Call upon it to help you transform your body and release all that no longer serves you during this time of transfiguration. For we are on an ever-ending path to transform all that is impure into divine light. 144, continuing to pulse in. Ask it to remove all that no longer serves from your bodies, especially the ones related to the 3 main organs Libra rules. Ask the violet flame to transmute fleur-de-lis reversals associated with our creative second chakra, especially if you have cathar implants related to it. Ask it to remove impurities and bring back everything into divine balance. Ask it to help you bring equilibrium between your heart and mind, allowing the divine to rule what we cannot from our physical perspective. Remove all cords, false soul contracts, and anything you feel is not authentic in yourself and your body. Retrieve faith. Libra is about faith. Faith in your authentic soul plan, in divine acting at all times through you, and faith in humanity as a species. Bring forgiveness, peace, and gratitude into your heart and soul with the pink and white rays, anchoring them into your crystalline heart, expanding as a lotus flower, from heart to all, divine love and compassion, moving into a neutral and harmonic space. Allow the divine crystalline light in and out of your heart center, filling, restoring, and recalibrating all of your being in sacred space. When you feel yourself filled with the love that you are, ask to retrieve your mission, your unique divine assignment for this incarnation, if you are not yet fully conscious, and continue holding faith in your path, preparing yourself with every thought and act to fill your divine destiny. Thanks to your unified self, personal guides assigned by the divine, and decreed to only serve God's source. Ground yourself in nature, eating some nuts, or in the way you are guided to bring yourself back to your body and your physical reality, and know you are loved and recognized for your intention to become more healed and whole. For every time we ask to realign to who we truly are, all creation celebrates, as guides always share. I wish you a loving and healing eclipse, beloveds, within infinite love, from NataliaAlba.com. From Divine Star of the Light Chalea, Channel and Mystic, Solar Event Alert, X7.1 Solar Flare, Massive Impact, the Galactic Federation. This is a solar event alert for October 2nd, 2024. Blessings. It is wonderful to be speaking with you again so soon. What an exciting time it is for humanity. In these moments, you are at the peak of your solar eclipse portal, which in itself is bringing intense changes to your reality. To add to these already intense energies you are experiencing, the Divine Source has directed another massive solar impact of cosmic proportion. These new frequencies of the 7th and 8th dimensional vibrations will intensify and affect everything within your reality. This will have a massive impact on your immediate time-space, transforming everything in its path. One of the largest solar explosions Earth has ever experienced has been unleashed by your solar logos, leading to a temporary radio blackout over certain areas of the U.S. and sending out a significant coronal mass ejection, or CME, that is to impact Earth. This impact will possibly result in vivid aurora displays later this week. This X-class solar flare erupted from sunspot AR 3842 near the solar equator at approximately 6 p.m. Eastern Time last night on Tuesday, October 1st, with a magnitude of X7.1. This particular flare ranks as the second most powerful solar explosion of your current solar cycle. The stage is being prepared. Preparations are being completed, and all the forces of light are coming together in beautiful harmony to drive the evolution of the Earth to new levels. The goal is to illuminate the path for the grand event to take place. Despite the constraints imposed by the long-standing lower energies that have shaped your world for centuries, these new frequencies are releasing the bonds that have held you captive for so long. While the conflicts on Earth still linger, we assure you that the catastrophic scenarios will not come to fruition. We oversee unfolding events, ensuring that humanity and the planet are shielded from total destruction. These new energies will impact those inflicting this chaos and will bring higher understanding to all those involved. As individuals, you possess great power through the energies you emit. By radiating love, peace, and unity, you become a source of positivity, contributing to the emergence of a new world where conflicts and war will be a thing of the past. Those who persist in the vibrations of negativity will face the consequences of their actions. The Earth is ascending, and those resistant to this change will eventually move on, to continue their journey elsewhere. These new frequencies are extreme and may be hard to navigate if you are not balanced within the higher vibrations. In these moments of intense frequencies, one must maintain balance by acknowledging your interconnected nature with the universe. Just as your star and your earth engage in a delicate cosmic dance, you too must align your energies and actions with a greater cosmic flow. Embrace the rhythms of life's ebb and flow, understanding that every action has a reaction and every cause has an effect. Finding your balance on a cosmic scale involves tapping into the universal wisdom that permeates all existence. It entails tuning into these intense vibrations of the universe and aligning yourself with its harmonious frequencies. This is done by embracing the vibrations of love, compassion, and oneness with all. As you navigate these expansive cosmic energies, remember that you are an integral part of the grand design. What is happening within the cosmos also happens within you. Trust is the unfolding journey and the destination it has in store for you. All is connected and all is in divine order of the infinite Creator. We love you and celebrate your light within. We are the Galactic Federation. This has been a solar event alert for October 2nd, 2024 from UniversalLighthouse.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Karen Lithica, October Light Energies. May this assist your path of light. For the uprising of the human spirit coupled with the collective lessons of light is bringing forth many insights and wisdom for the greater collective of now. Be gentle in the energies, for we are in such a slow but rapid incremental energetic light activation phase, leading us month by month into the cosmic presence of now. I feel October will be presenting energies that will be transitional and fundamental to the collective shift and uprising. How this is presented will be offered on many levels. 1. The first will be your quantum self shifting and awakening more and more into the present moment of light. 2. The second layer will be your alignment to the greater wisdom of the humanitarian experience, and how this will play out with the grander narrative and nature of the cosmic alignment of light. 3. The third alignment is your role in merging and blending your higher role mission, coupled with your Earth physical life mission, leading you to understand the great depths of your family of light and the true meaning of the presence of you in this matrix. I truly believe this is the biggest unfoldment for all of us, as we are in the alignment of constant awakening to the light of now. I believe the energies of October will be in a flux of higher and higher vibrational light as we ebb and flow with the cosmic upgrades and the awareness of the information that is disseminated to the wider community from the matrix. We must also acknowledge the light of the great sun, the cosmic planets now uprising to assist Gaia and all beings. I am shown this light is part of the light mechanics of many ET beings that visit our Earth. The vocabulary of this light is now turning on within us, enabling us to reach a higher point of attunement and understanding within the cosmic inference of now, and this cellular recognition that is leading us to have a wider viewpoint, a greater knowing of the cosmic awareness that is encoded within the night sky. This information is now becoming accessible in our light field, which in turn is opening the realities to the fundamental awakening of the cosmic communities that live on Earth in the physical and dimensional planes of light. Together we ride the great waves of ascension. Together we uprise in light, sending waves of cosmic love, the Arcturians, Cosmic Light Alliance, and Karen, from KarenLithica.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Carolyn 144 God Code. Divine intervention is here with the Libra new moon eclipse to release you from what no longer serves you. It may feel hard to let go, bringing up feelings of sadness and loss. The door is shut. Let what is collapsing go, as it is not meant to repeat for another generation. Now is the time to learn a new way. The Most High is co-creating with you something better. A spark of inspiration and support is providing the motivation to create the beautiful life you love. God bless you, love, Carolyn, from 144godcode.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Ruby Falconer, October 2nd, 2024, new moon solar eclipse at Libra, 10 degrees, 3 minutes, 2:49 p.m. EDT. This solar eclipse, visible in southern and central South America, is the exit point of a portal formed with the September 17 lunar eclipse. When we emerge from the eclipse portal, as we are now doing, we step into a new 5-month phase of experience. This eclipse falls on the 10th degree of Libra. The Sun-Moon conjunction is on the same degree as transiting Black Moon Lilith. Lilith is the instinctual, wild aspect of the feminine. Lilith is reviled by many. This is the woman who will not submit to the cultural expectations of society. Libra is the sign of balance and harmony. Libra longs for relationship, and the rebellion of Lilith in Libra is expressed through relationship. In its shadow, Libra can people please, a deeply felt desire to maintain harmony at all costs. This is a misunderstanding of relationship. Relationships require honesty, and being honest in relationships sometimes causes strife. Lilith did not people please, but she was honest. In the Egyptian pantheon, Libra is allied with Ma'at, the goddess of balance, justice, and truth. Like astrological Libra, Ma'at's symbol is the scale. Ma'at represents the resolution of duality. This resolution is attained by accepting and valuing both ends of the spectrum. Good and evil, light and dark, birth and death, all have a place. The place lies within us. If we do not have the ability to recognize both the light and the dark within us, if we recognize only one end of the spectrum, we are polarizing. We will have a hidden agenda, a desire to control so we feel safe in our projections of who the other is. This is not real relationship. Relationships are messy, particularly when Lilith is present. In all things, consider the opposite. From ShamanicStarology.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Colleen Lemma. On Wednesday, October 2nd, we have a new moon solar eclipse at 10 degrees of Libra. This is the follow-up eclipse to the full moon lunar eclipse we had in Pisces, the last sign of the zodiac, a sign of completion. These energies are about endings and new beginnings, death and rebirth. The unfolding energies, situations, and circumstances of the eclipses last for several weeks, and even months. This particular solar eclipse conjuncts Mercury, ruler of thoughts, perceptions, and communications, conjuncts the South Node, ruler of past life patterns, lessons, and hindrances, in conjunct Saturn, planet of karma, delays and restrictions, and squares Mars, planet of anger, aggression, and impatience. I mention here some of the shadow qualities of Saturn and Mars as the aspects to the solar eclipse. From these two are challenging today. However, the positive side of Saturn is about restructuring, and the positive side of Mars is about taking action. Perhaps we are being guided to restructure our lives and take action towards something new, but it feels difficult and arduous. We are being called to release and let go of what we no longer need to hold on to, and open ourselves to the possibilities of the new opportunities and potential that lies before us. Blessings of love and light to all, from SacredSoulEmpowerment.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Leah Whitehorse, solar eclipse in Libra. An important new start comes on the heels of a powerful ending. The tail of the dragon whips away all that is no longer needed for our karmic journey, and uncovers treasures to aid us on our new path. These are liminal times, standing at the center of the seesaw. The slightest step to the side takes us off balance. Now we are at the tipping point. No more waiting or hedging our bets. No more over-compromising, agreeing to the disagreeable, settling for what is unfair, unwanted, unworthy. Lilith calls out our name, sets the spirit alight, reminds us of our raw creative power. No is the magic word, she reminds us. Only say yes if your soul sings it. The Sabian symbol of this eclipse is a professor peering over his glasses at his students. It tells us that it's time for us to check the lens through which we look at life and each other. We filter through opinion, mindset, teachings, reasoning, conditioning. Look with your heart to see the truth. From LeahWhitehorse.com. And today from the Tzolk'in Times, Keen 87, Blue Solar Hand. Solar is the name for the number 9, and its keywords are intention, pulse, and realize. The 9th day is a powerful shift in the energy of a wave spell, and oh, what a wave spell we are having. The 9th day of the wave spell of the blue storm has the potential to be explosive or implosive, depending on how you deal with it. It's the number of intentions, and the storm has gained strength and is peaking. You can harness this energy and ride the storm like a cowboy on a bucking bronco, or you can get blown away. It's all about your intention and how much power you can raise. Consider how much do you really want what you desire. You must up your game to achieve your goals. Luckily, today is perfect for doing exactly that. Today is Blue Hand, which represents healing, accomplishment, and knowing. The blue hand is about accomplishing things, and on this day of intention, we have a lot of power in our hands. This is all within the blue storm wave spell, and so if you put your hands to good use today, the results will be very healing. You might find yourself feeling more ambitious than usual. It is one of the best combinations of day and number in the Tzolk'in because they are so similar in energy. And today from Divine Star of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio, Blue Solar Hand, 9 Manique, Keen 87, 2nd of October 2024, Realizing Healing, Ring of Fire Solar Eclipse in Libra, Keen 87 = 15 = 6, Heaven Christ Code, a very special heavenly healing portal day today on the solar eclipse in Libra. Today is a Pakal Votan day. Keen 87, Blue Solar Hand, appears as one of the 13 clear signs on the tomb lid of Mayan king Pakal Votan. The 13 signs were left as a code for uncovering the harmonic matrix of the new time. PV days are very significant milestones in our planetary evolution. Aho! This reveals that today has an extra super special energy, so tune in and be pulsed by the solar light for accomplishing the dream. Pull in and anchor as much light as your physical vessel can contain. Then pulse this out to your kin and the planet. Day 9 in the blue storm wave spell of purification, cleansing, transformation, and evolution. Today we realize the change pulsing through us as we are guided by our intuition to allow strong divine healing to occur, returning us to wholeness. How divinely perfecto on this phenomenal Ring of Fire solar eclipse that reaches totality at the peak of the eclipse above mystical Easter Island, Rapa Nui. And of course Rapa Nui is the South Pacific and was an outpost of ancient Lemurian, the motherland of Mu. Rapa Nui forms a triangle with the landmass of Hawaii and New Zealand, which were all part of Lemuria. Check out the planetary significance that this eclipse is achieving. Absolute tingles for this quantum shift through this pivotal point in our ascension journey. The greatest synchronicity for all humanity. A direct message from above. Both the sun and the moon are in the sign of Libra during this eclipse. Libra is the sign of balance and achieving peace and harmony. A beautiful intention for a reset during this magical eclipse. On October 2nd, an annular solar eclipse will be visible from parts of the southern hemisphere, Easter Island, Rapa Nui, southern Chile, and Argentina. Although much of South America will see a partial solar eclipse, some observers will witness a ring of fire around the moon from within a narrow path of annularity. Tone of creation, solar tone 9 operates in the spiritual realm, action realizing, power pulse, essence intention. The 9th day of the blue storm wave spell is the one that gives the last push prior to manifestation. The solar phase is where we wake up to the fact that our will affects the reality we experience. So we begin pulsing, extending our intent into realization, visualizing what we want to manifest, and pulsing that intention from our heart. This assists us in making our dreams come true. This is potent manifestation energy today. What healing are you intending today? And what dreams are you pulsing into reality? Place this intention into the solar eclipse energy for rapid healing and manifestation. Today's question is, how can I accomplish healing on the deepest levels of my being, enabling me to pulse out light as pure consciousness to all humanity and our Pachamama? Thus we are gifted once again with a very divinely spiritual day, supporting us to heal our bodies and realize our greatest dreams as we reawaken our remembrance of who we are, golden solar Christed humans. Divine blessings for miraculous healing on every imaginable and unimaginable level of our being, precious hearts. In la ketch a la keen. Christina White Magnetic World Bridger, Keen 66. Keen 87, Blue Solar Hand. The mantra, the code for today is, I pulse in order to know. Realizing healing, I seal the store of accomplishment. With the solar tone of intention, I am guided by the power of abundance. And on this powerful day of activations, transformations, and manifestations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below what you're feeling, what you're seeing, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. Now I'd like to take the time to thank everyone supporting us in our work and mission. It's because of your monthly pledges and donations we're able to continue our work. I'd like to welcome and thank Divine Angel of the Light, WX, for your pledge and support on Patreon today, and welcome to the tribe of the Eagle and the Condor. If you'd like to support our work and mission and help us continue bringing these daily transmissions to the world, you can make a monthly pledge to our Patreon page at whitegoldeagle.com. Now I'd like to also thank Divine Brother of the Light, Doug Simon, for your donation today. Thank you very much, Divine Brothor. We appreciate you and your support, and we appreciate all of you that continue to support us in our work and mission. We couldn't be doing this work without you, so we're very grateful for each and every one of you. If you'd like to support our work and mission with a one-time donation, you could do so to our PayPal or Stripe accounts. Both links are at eaglelovecondor.com. Now I'd like to also thank everyone supporting my Sacred Condor's artwork. You could purchase her beautiful handmade goddess totems, zodiac goddesses, healing jewelry, and other works of art at lunagoddessart.com. Now we're going to complete today's transmissions with a powerful sacred prayer for the new moon and ring of fire solar eclipse in Libra. Divine source of balance and harmony, on this sacred new moon and solar eclipse in Libra, we come before you with open hearts and humble spirits. Under the celestial ring of fire, we embrace the transformative energies of this powerful moment. As the moon obscures the sun and the shadows dance with the light, may we too find balance in our lives, between the seen and unseen, between giving and receiving, between the self and the other. Great Spirit of the cosmos, guide us in our pursuit of inner peace and harmony with the world around us. Help us release all that no longer serves us, dissolving past patterns and fears into the flames of this eclipse. May the shadows that are revealed in this time of alignment lead us to a greater self-awareness and truth. Under this Libra moon, we call forth the energies of love, justice, and balance. May we honor the partnerships in our lives, seeing those who walk with us as divine reflections of our own journey. Help us build bridges where there have been walls, and nurture peace where there has been discord. We ask for the grace to make wise and compassionate decisions, to uphold fairness and equality in all we do, and to see the beauty and potential in every situation. As the sun and moon align in this cosmic dance, may we too align with our highest purpose and soul's truth. With gratitude and reverence, we welcome this new beginning. May the seeds we plant under this new moon grow into beautiful expressions of love, balance, and harmony in the months to come. So it is. Amen. Thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. Have a most beautiful, blessed week ahead as we continue our journey through the ascension portal and into our new heaven upon the new earth. Keep walking gently your sacred path with heart, with peace and love in every step, and keep shining your light brightly into the night. Be sure to make this day and every day the best day ever. The eagle and the condor love you all. Namaste.